Kari, so welcome to Wodapalooza.
Thank you.
We have 3 days of competition ahead of us.
Yeah.
Looking into day one, do you have a favorite event that you're just sort of like itching to get out for and get ready to do?
Well, it starts off with the run, so that'll be a nice get into the groove of it, get it going. And I do, the second one's gonna be a burner, the dumbbell snatches and the burpee box jump overs. But we went through it in training, and it is a fun workout. You just suck it up and go.
Just gotta hold on.
And it's actually funny because someone the other day was like, "What's the worst workout you've ever done?" And I was like, it was right before this workout got released, and I was like, the dumbbell snatches and the burpee box jump overs.
From the open.
I remember, yeah, it was only one dumbbell, and I was like, I remember after that workout, I was laying on the floor, and like people that had watched me went and got me like cold towels because they're like, we don't know if she's okay. And so I was like. And I just said that, and then like a couple hours later, this one showed up, and I'm like, well, you get 2 dumbbells, so you can't move as fast, and it's not as many reps. It'll be fine. So I'm excited for that. I think it should be a fun burner.
All right, what about the third one? We got legless rope climbs, a pretty heavy sandbag, Kari, and what's the
thrusters?
Thrusters,
everyone's favorite. How could you forget?
15, 21 heavy thrusters,
Yeah.
80 pounds for the women. Have you tried that one out yet?
Yeah, well, we just did the first round of it, so it's only 9 thrusters.
Yeah,
so I was like,
well, that's not bad.
Exactly, when it's just one round, and then we did the heavy carry back, and we're like, oh, no more rope climb, okay, we're done. But it's definitely it's a good workout just because it is some gymnastics, and then you get some heavy carries, and then you get some barbell.
It reminds me of a lot of like regionals workout the year where they did the rope climbs and thrusters, but instead you've added in a 45 foot, 140 pound bear hug sandbag.
Yeah.
Is that what it is? Bear hug?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We looked it up. You can't put it on your shoulder. You can't put it over your back.
Okay, so you're gonna compress the diaphragm a lot.
Yeah.
Make breathing.
And then your biceps and your grip holding. Yeah. I was like, the thrusters were wrist. Never thought I would say that.
Right.
So
I've never said that.
Right?
So, right.
Who would have thought?
Exactly.
Especially like a little bit heavier of thrusters. But that was only the set of 9. So
fair
that
enough.
21 is going to get interesting.
Cool. So you're back here after placing second last year. Obviously, you're here to compete.
Yeah.
And so this is your season opener right now. It's we've only had now the 2 second sanctional event.
Yeah.
What's your strategy here? How are you going to be tackling the next 3 days?
Just go hard. I mean, we've been training really hard. We've been working on just a lot of little things in training, just technique-wise. Save a second here, be a little more efficient here. And so I think all of that's going to add up when you're on the competition floor, and every second's going to count, especially with, the top athletes that are here. If you can get any little advantage in a workout, you have to take it because everyone's so fit and everyone's so great that the little changes will make a big difference. So,
absolutely. Are you feeling a little bit more pressure here than last year because it's a bit more? I don't know. It's like last year you get second. It's like, well, I got second. I didn't win. I got a little less money, but here this is a really big deal now. It's for all the marbles. Win and you're in.
Yeah, I mean, I think it's just the same mentality. Just go out there and do what I know how to do. At the end of the day, like if I give it my all and I do my best, then that's all I can ask myself.
Fair enough. So how has the off-season been for you? 6th Fittest Woman last year at the games. How did you take the off-season? And once the changes hit, did you immediately go into starting to rev up your training, or were you still kind of just taking things a little bit slowly? What was the strategy you had over the last 6 months?
Yeah, well, the past 2 years I've done Dubai. This year I didn't do Dubai just because I wanted to focus a little bit more on Wodapalooza and just training for this competition, because Dubai was a lot of fun, but it definitely is very taxing with the travel and everything. So me and Justin, my coach, decided that we were just going to do Wodapalooza. We're just going to focus on training for Wodapalooza just to do as well as I possibly can. And I don't think there's, any more pressure this year than last year. You're a competitor. You always want to win second. Second is second, but you come here to win, not to take second place.
Right.
So like I said, we've just been focusing on a lot of little things. Even ring muscle ups where everyone's like, oh, you're a gymnast, you're good at them, but not as good as I should be. And then just like efficiency and little movements. And obviously my strength is one thing that we've been working on as well, just because I need to get that up in order to be with the big girls.
All right, so at the end of the weekend, win, lose, or draw, do you have any other events planned, any other sanctioned events you're planning on going to compete at yet?
Yeah, obviously going to do the Open, and I always love the Open, and usually turns out pretty well for me.
For the last 3 years.
Hey, there we go. So just stick with that, and we'll be good.
That'd be a good idea if you stick with that plan.
Definitely, done. And then we're also going to do the Rogue Invitational.
Very cool.
So yeah, that should be a lot of fun.
Yeah, the Rogue. Yeah. I would love to hear thoughts on Rogue Invitational. Is that like? It seems to me like that's going to be the most fun event on the planet. Right?
Yeah, I'm really
with their
excited for it.
lineup. The legends.
Yeah.
Spieler, Tanya Wagner, Miko Salo, like legendary CrossFitters, like
Yeah.
OGs, and then of course, literally the top athletes. Like talking about a stacked roster.
Yeah.
How fun is that going to be? Because like you don't get outside of the games. Usually you don't get this kind of mix.
No,
of
you never do.
Because
Yeah.
regionals is separate.
Yeah.
It's only other like
And-
top 5 or top 4, some
Yeah.
unknowns. But this is like big time.
Yeah, and like you said, even like having the OGs there and stuff, like I think that's just going to be so cool just to compete alongside, like, because I got into CrossFit in November 2014, so some of like the athletes that I've just watched before and I never got to be on the floor with, it's just going to be incredible to get to take the floor with them.
Fouché, like that's
Yes,
like, legendary.
and I remember
right?
watching her, and it's going to be so cool just to get to compete.
I still get
I'm getting
chills.
goosebumps.
I literally was getting chills, and I was thinking
Yeah.
about like, when she was walking on her hands, like at the end, and she's a gymnast, you're a gymnast, like
Yeah.
there's got to be some shared kind of love for somebody that paved the way as like a female athlete, and like,
Yeah.
for the Americans, like we've always struggled at the podium, and like she was like that one. She was
Yeah.
always right there. You thought, oh man, Julie's in the competition. Everybody's got to watch out. Like,
Yeah.
she's tough as nails.
Yeah, and she's a
Really-
phenomenal athlete.
I'm really excited to watch, man. I think I might
Yeah.
be more excited for Legends
Yeah.
than I am for the regular one.
Yeah, because you get to see the regular ones compete in a lot
you
of,
don't see that stuff anymore. You got to go
Yeah.
back to YouTube to watch Jason Khalifa,
Yeah.
like throwing down, and that's cool. And anyway, so
Yeah.
all right. Well, we just caught up with Kari Pearce. We're gonna have a lot of coverage over the rest of the weekend. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Definitely gonna catch up with you as you're on top of the leaderboard.
Thank you.
After the next couple of days. So
Yeah.
thank you very
It'll be
much.
fun, of course.
and good luck.
Thank you.